Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Sab.
Yeah. Ketara.
Ketara.
Nachti.
Nachti. Nachti.
What's a cheesy pickup line that someone has used on you?
Hey Jason, let me take you dancing. Anyways, here's my number. Like, or hey Jason, swallow. I'm kidding.
I had very humble beginnings for sure. There were times where my brother and I, we would make a sleep concoction, like where we didn't have any food, so we would put sugar in water.
Are you
and
serious?
that would be, we called it our sleep potion. That would just ease our stomach enough for us to fall asleep. And, you know, like we didn't necessarily know that we didn't have a lot, you know? We thought things like that was normal. Honey Singh and I have been, you know, talking a lot and, you know, talking about COLLAB and maybe talking about him producing some records for me as well. So looking forward to that possibility. I think he's coming over. We'll work together in February.
He's late.
Yeah.
He's always late.
I'll be late.
Yesterday he was late. Today he was late, and I'm like freaking out. And then I'm like, this is our guests. I can be a bitch sometimes. So I'm like, I don't want them to see that side of me yet.
But it's always for good reason.
Fair.
What the hell are you doing today? Nobody picks me up with lines because they think I'm intimidating, so they don't even try. They don't even talk to me.
Hello everybody, I'm Radrani and welcome to Zoom Speak Easy. So what happens when two amazing global artists come together? They create songs that can't stop from trending globally. I'm talking about the fantastic artists Nora Fatehi and Jason Derulo. Welcome to India, Jason.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing this. I somehow feel, Nora, you've manifested this.
Right.
You did say, and I said one request, that you have to make him come to India, and you're sitting. But what I think we have to straight talk about the collaborations. Let's go straight to the beginning. How did you make this happen? How did you come on board? And of course, we must talk about that viral snake-like shimmy dance again.
Yes. Well, it's a long one because we started last year. I met the producer of the song, Tommy Brown,
Sure.
who's based out of LA. I met him and his team, Cortland and Parker, and we sat down and I said to them, guys, I'm trying to make a global track and it has to be a hit. And we started working on it. I was listening to beats. I fell in love with this one. And then while they were making and writing the lyrics, they had this big screen in the studio and they were watching all my songs because they were also discovering me and understanding like what work I've done. So they were playing Dilbar, Kusu Kusu, Saki, all those things. And they're like watching and they're writing. They're like, girl, you move like a snake. Literally, like, what the? And they kept rewinding. And then, boom, Cortland was like, this should be the track. This should be the hook. Yeah. And then they wrote it and I recorded the song. It was a beautiful experience. And the funny part is I met Tommy Brown through Badshah. Ooh. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know this, but when I was judging Hip Hop India, Badshah came for the grand finale as a guest, and he just came back from LA. Yeah. And he was working with Tommy Brown. And he was like, Nora, I spoke about you to him. You have to work with him. Hit him up. And I already knew who he was because he produced my favorite album, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Produced Holy, Justin Bieber. A lot of big songs. So I was like, oh my God, me working with such a big producer is one of my dreams for my musical career. So I immediately went there, started working with them. We made the track and we were like, okay, well, this song needs a collab. So who is it? And we started throwing names. And then Tommy said, what about Jason Derulo? And I'm like, really? You think you could get him? He's like, yeah, he's my neighbor.
I love that. Can we have more neighbors like that?
They're literally neighbors, you know, literally neighbors. I thought he was joking, but he's literally neighbors with them. So when he said that, I said, look, Tommy, if we talk like artistically, it makes a lot of sense because he sings well, he has a beautiful voice, he has swag, he dances very well, and he can perform. And that's all the criteria I need for my music videos because visuals for me is a part of my brand, like 100%. Almost 90%. I'm just getting into the singing world, but people know me through my visuals and the dancing. So I needed an artist that could match up. So he's like, don't worry, I'll talk to him. And then he heard the song. I get a call. They're in the studio. They're about to record. I'm freaking out. He's asking me, give me a Hindi word for baby or my sweetheart or something. And I'm like, just say Jaanu in the song. Jaanu, please. So he puts it in the song. It's happening. I'm calling my director, Abdurrafi Al-Badoui, who did Nora and Pepeta and Zalim and all those songs. I say, listen, I think we're about to do one of the biggest collabs yet for my singing career. And he's like, really? Tell me. I told him everything. He's like, okay, done. I have the vision already. It's going to be futuristic Morocco. There's going to be a snake. You guys are going to be like in this whole, different world. There's going to be storyline, lots of chemistry, lots of dancing. I'm like, let's go. And then we went to Morocco.
You mentioned chemistry. Can I just say, I don't know any other person who would actually be as good as Nora in that movement. And Jason,
Thanks.
I mean, I look at the two of you, I'm like, wow, I don't know who is better than whom. You're like equally good. That really happens because Nora's fantastic. And you, of course,
good.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
But you really took you took the lyrics very seriously.
For sure.
Fly to Mumbai for some tandoori.
Man,
you did fly to Mumbai for some tandoori.
I have yet to have some
He hasn't had it yet.
You know what? Tonight's the night. I told her in the car when we were on the way over here, I was like, look, we ain't had a proper meal since we've been out here. So we got to take a second and have a proper dinner. Everything's been on the go. I had a little
Honestly,
chicken
you
biryani
deserve
and
it.
everything.
You deserve it because you did such a good job. Like,
I like how you deserve it. There's
swear.
I say this to Jason King. This is sounding familiar.
Really, I swear,
I love it.
my Moroccan manager, Amin, called me today. He's like, let me tell you something. You need to take him out for a good meal because he did above and beyond. He's promoting, he's going with you everywhere, he's doing the interviews, he's posting, he's really showing up. So you need to do something nice for him. I'm like, that's it. Take him for some tandoori.
What a fantastic collaborator though, isn't it? He's really been there.
Hands down, I think I've been very lucky. Very lucky.
I have been saying that, Nora, you've manifested this. You've always said, we've always discussed, you said my dreams are big and I'm going to get the biggest collaborations, and here it is. But also getting Jason, I don't even know if, Jason, you know the amount of fans you're here. I am going to do God's work. You will have to do the tour. I've done it.
There you go.
This is pressure. I want to
I've
see
been
the two of
telling
you
him
on Indian stage, and then you see people, shouting for the two of you, and the hysteria that the two of you will create. Jason, let's see it. Let's put pressure.
100%. I mean, I promise, for sure. I've had the time of my life since I've been here, and to come somewhere that's so far away from home and receive this love, I mean, is unfathomable. You can't imagine the feeling. It's incredible. So big shout out to India, everybody here. Honestly, it's just the beginning. 2026. I'm marking my words right now. 2026, I'm definitely coming.
Period.
My
I'm so
sister will
happy.
cry.
I'm so happy that you're getting him to do that because I've been telling him for so long. And I told him, I want you to come to India because I want you to understand this world. It's a different world. The way we fall in love and appreciate music, dance, and the arts, the whole package of, and even cinema, I don't think people from outside understand that impact. Yeah.
How has the India experience been for you, Jason? I want to know it.
I mean, it's been incredible, honestly. Everywhere that we've gone, I mean, people are so nice. We've met a lot of creators today. Did a bunch of videos with the creators. I always love going to different places and touching the earth, actually meeting new people and doing videos with any and everybody that I'm a fan of.
Yeah, it was actually a good idea that we did that.
Yeah, for sure.
And after tonight's dinner, I have a feeling that he's going to go and cook tandoori. Maybe sing this song and say this line because the last time he went did Jalebi Baby while making Jalebi, they went crazy. I watch his cooking videos. I'm like, I don't know how he's the most entertaining person.
Jalebis,
There is that Indian thing in him.
Oh, I love it. Did you not see him in a Manish Malhotra kurta yesterday when we went to India's Best Dancer?
Oh yeah, he looked
did you
so
see
good.
that?
Thank you. I was actually just saying I need to add this to my actual wardrobe. The kurta is amazing.
50% Indian already after you eat today, and then you go and make tandoori. Well,
give him the passport.
Give me the passport.
He needs it. Okay, I was going to ask this question later, but now that we're talking about you guys going out and being there, to ask a very serious question, I have to show a video in that for you. Okay, it's a very serious question. Do you understand what they're telling Nora?
No.
Now wait for yourself. Okay, this is for Nora. And they're like, beautiful, beautiful.
Kadak look.
Kadak look. So handsome.
Spot on look.
Thank you so much, bro.
Did he say I miss you?
He said, bro, so handsome. I just want to say, Jason, you guys have traveled all over. I see Nora coming out in a perfect walk in London, you know, coming out of cars, both of you looking. And I'm like, oh my God, like, how do you walk so perfect? She's got the perfect pap walk.
Yeah, I
so
think
good.
I could give lessons on that.
You
No, it seems like all the videos are in slow-mo, right? Like we were looking at something in the car today. And it was like,
I was like,
But Indian paparazzi is the best, isn't it? Do you see anybody hyping like this, saying handsome, handsome?
no, they're like beyond. It's
I love
so
them,
much
yeah.
better.
No, they're hats off to them. I think we have the best paparazzis
Oh
in the world.
yeah, it's just nice people.
Yeah.
Whereas in other places,
They're rude.
rude as hell.
Yeah, they make you hate yourself.
Yeah, it's like, bruh, like I'm a human being. You remember?
I think they're sweet. And also the way they hype. You know, we rarely see a lot of men doing that for men, right? Like
Yeah.
women, of course, oh, gorgeous, beautiful. But men hyping men, that's the real thing.
Yeah.
You'll agree.
For sure.
How many times do your bros send you and say, handsome? They'll be like, no.
No, but
Am I right?
I feel like, you know what's so cool about the Indian paparazzi? They add the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they never disappoint, especially when it's a time like this. We're coming out, we're promoting something big.
Yeah.
You know, someone's coming from a different country.
They
So
love him.
The paparazzi show up and they give that love.
They love Nora, and now I've seen they are absolutely in love with you, and also and taking forward from that. Okay, we were talking about how you guys have been promoting. It's like watching two besties like live the world, traveling in the private jet from one corner to the other. I see a little bit of similarity in the two of you. You know, like you already know I love her. So both of you have similarities. I feel like both of you are very funny. First of all,
Oh, he's hilarious.
both of you are extremely creative and superbly passionate about whatever you do. So that's the qualities I see. In the course of making this song and traveling together, I want to ask this question to both of you. You'll have to answer for the other person, right? What do you see has kind of, you know, inspired you in the other person? Because you spend so much time now in each other, and what's something that we don't know? Give us the tea. That's a stare off. That's a stare
You
off.
want to go first?
I'm ready. I'm kidding.
Let's put Jason. I'll put
Yeah,
Jason
show me
on.
some love now. Show me some
No,
love.
but Jason, let's put Jason on spot.
Yeah, put him on the spot.
Yeah.
He's
So
the
you
You go
guest.
first.
I go
our-
first?
yeah.
I thought it was ladies first, but all right, cool. Maybe we're doing things a little different on this side.
Yes, we do actually.
Okay, yeah. So for me, I love watching her in her element. She's really locked in on all fronts. You know, I talk about this all the time. I think a lot of artists, they only have a one perspective, and it's just creativity. But in 25, to have a lasting career, it can't just be creative, right? Like you have to also be able to promote yourself and get people to listen to the material that or listen or watch whatever you're putting out. She's tooth and nail, front to back, from booking flights to, you know, making sure people are on their job, to making sure that the posts are going up. As soon as something happens, like the posts are going up. She's just tooth and nail, all around 360 kind of artist, you know. And when we're talking about, you know, music, she's obviously, you know, the singing and dancing. It's just everything is 360 for her, and I think that's the thing that I admire the most.
Okay, can we ask for an annoying quality? We should, no?
My
Is there
annoying
any?
quality,
don't-
I already know what everyone's gonna say it.
Okay,
and
you have to say
they're
it.
right.
One kind of, maybe a little annoying. What is that quality?
Annoying quality.
Or you can.
No, it's
either
okay.
or.
You can. I'm not gonna say anything.
Let me see.
fine.
I don't think there is anything annoying
There is.
about you, though.
There is.
There is. She's
I'm,
like,
I'm
there
very
is.
self-aware.
Damn.
Or the other option is you can drop something that the world doesn't know about. So can be something funny.
No, I'm really digging for the annoying one.
Go for it. No, I want you to.
I love
Go
it.
for
I feel
it.
like you have something in mind.
No, I say it all the time, but I want someone else to say it.
Tell me what you're thinking.
You say it.
What? I don't know what you're thinking.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to figure it out.
So I don't have an annoying quality about me?
That'll do as well.
I'm trying to figure it
So
out.
you've not heard me yell at people?
But not for no reason.
But I'm bossy.
Yeah, no, not for no reason.
Yeah, not for no reason. But I am bossy.
I love that.
But not for no reason, but I'm bossy.
Not
Yeah.
only a secure man will say that. Usually, when they see someone, they see women, they automatically say bossy.
Yeah.
But
No, but I am, because I gotta get the show rolling. Things gotta happen. You know.
No. But that is necessary. Like, because everything is on a time crunch, right? Like you're always trying to like get as much in as possible in a short amount of time. And she's like, yeah. I would say the annoying thing about her is she doesn't prioritize food.
that's so true.
Yeah.
They had not eaten for quite some time. For days.
Food is an afterthought. You know, we'll eat later. Yeah.
I actually just remembered I was hungry.
Yeah, she was like, shit, I didn't eat. Damn, it's 8 p.m. I didn't eat shit yet.
And Jason, I've seen your videos. I know you admire food.
Man,
you honor
food
them.
is everything.
Yeah, no, I do too. I love food, and that's why I'm a little bit chunky, as you can see. But when I'm working, I'm just like locked in. I'm like a machine. And then, of course, by the time I'm done, I go home, I'm like, bed.
Let's drop some tea on Jason.
So, Jason, what's annoying about him?
Damn, well, show me the love first.
He's like, hello.
Well, damn. Bring me up and then bring me down, nah?
No, can I bring you down?
Okay,
so that I
okay,
can
bring me
you up?
Okay. Choose your order.
But like down here?
Okay, choose whichever you like.
Okay, so what's really annoying about him is that he's late.
Yeah.
He's always late.
I be late.
Yesterday he was late. Today he was late, and I'm like freaking out. And then I'm like, "This is our guests. I can be a bitch sometimes." So I'm I don't want them to see that side of me yet.
But it's always for good reason.
Fair.
What the hell are you doing today?
Nora doesn't know that I'm juggling 13 businesses.
That's true. No, I do. I know that. No, I do know that. I know that.
Actually, I know it.
I do know that. I really
you don't become billionaires just in there.
Really
You're building your empire, so is he.
Listen, he's right. He's right. But what were you really doing this morning?
I love it.
Because Harry told me something. Yeah, you were sleeping. Exactly.
I was asleep.
Oh my God, I hate that.
That I was sleeping.
I love that for you, but I hate that for me.
Jason, you cannot eat food or sleep. Because she's like...
I told her that my 2025 goal was to get more sleep. Like, she's not understanding that's... what do you call that? New Year's resolution. Yeah. Because I've lived my whole life on 4 hours of sleep average.
That's crazy,
and it's
though,
terrible.
Yeah.
And studies show that you physically will live
good.
20 years less than the average
it's
person.
very bad.
You know, so
I agree with you.
I don't want to live 20 years less.
No, Sudhi, you're right. And I feel like right after our promotions and you go back to LA, you implement your New Year's resolution. Yeah.
She didn't want a guilt trip call. She's like, I'm sorry.
Not now.
Okay, on the love. So many questions will carry on. So we have so many to ask. Okay, quickly, let's show some love to Jason.
Yes.
Okay, this one is amazing because I needed this. So he's been in the scene for 15, 16 years. He's been very, very successful at his musical career and hits after hits after hits. And not just hits, but he's also dancing, he's also performing, he's doing tours. And he's battling the industry because the industry is a tough place to be, you know, especially for a successful artist. And for me, I've hit some points in my life where sometimes I get tired, you know, for 5 seconds, only for 5 seconds. I'll be like, oh, like, do I really have to do this much effort? Do I really have to keep proving myself? Do I really have to put this much energy? Do I have to do the extra that others don't do, you know? Why can't I be like the others? And then I met him during rehearsals. And when he reached Morocco, he landed, he came to Marrakesh, straight to rehearsals. We were rehearsing till 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he came to set. We shot each day. It was 2 days of shoot. Each day was a good minimum 16, 17 hours of shoot, which I'm used to. I do those hours. I don't know how he felt about that. That's for a later question. But we were on set, and I looked at him, and my manager was with me, Amin, and he's like, do you see him? He's been in the industry for so long, and he's so successful. He doesn't have to be so passionate right now. He still has the fire. He still has the drive. He's still looking at the details. He's still giving his time. Others won't do that. He'll just be like, I'm done. I got my followers, my numbers, my streams, my accolades, all of that. He's like, it's people like who are still trying to grow who have that fire. So I'm like, oh my God, like I should never have an excuse. Whether I'm successful, whether I completely made it, the drive and the fire should never die down. So he really kind of brought everything back to life for me, because there was a 5-second duration where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. But it was 5 seconds only, so don't get any ideas. Yes.
Yeah, the hustle is on. Rehearsal is on. I'll quickly ask this question because I want to finish the intense part. The other thing that I see similar is the story of success that both of you had. Both of you come from humble beginnings. You know what it means to value money because you know there were none at times.
Oh yeah.
You love food. There was a time when there wasn't food enough to make you feel, satisfied enough and not feel hungry anymore. Yeah. Both of you are there. You had no godfathers as well. Such inspiring stories because today you sit and are reaping the benefits of the hard work you put through. I want to take a moment and you guys need to tell me how those journeys were when you look back today. Very similar, today both of you are building your empires. I like to call them the king and the queen. But you went through really difficult times.
You should talk first because
Yeah.
I tell my story all the time, but I
I
think
know
a
a
lot
little
of
bit,
people want to
yeah.
know about yours.
I know some, but I think you should tell them.
So I had very humble beginnings for sure. There were times where my brother and I, we would make a sleep concoction, like where we didn't have any food, so we would put sugar in water.
Are you
And
serious?
Yeah.
that would be, we called it our sleep potion. That would just ease our stomach enough for us to fall asleep. And, we didn't necessarily know that we didn't have a lot, We thought things like that was normal. But, I honestly feel like a lot of those times are what made me who I am. I wanted to have more, I wanted to do more, I wanted to be more. And that's, what I feel like gave me a lot of my drive.
Wow.
Because once, when I went to school and people would start talking about my clothes and what I had on and stuff like that, I was like, damn, we don't really have that much, huh? Everybody, you got different kind of clothes.
And shoes.
So, and, I had those kinds of tough times where I would be wearing my female cousin's shoes because her shoes was clean, but they didn't really fit me, or wearing my brother's shoes because they didn't fit me. But I feel like those moments were what kind of made me. So it makes me fear for my son because he will never have those kinds of struggles. So what kind of struggles will he have that will build the kind of tenacity, the kind of drive and grit that I have? So that's a question that I often ask myself.
Wow.
But this explains also why, besides valuing time and money, I feel like the humility that comes from, right? You know that this can be taken away someday, the fame and everything.
For sure.
Is that how it is as well? Do you look at that way at some time?
That I feel like
fame and money.
The fame can go away?
Yeah?
I would be cool with that though. I genuinely love making music. I genuinely love performing. And if I wasn't making any money doing it, I still would do it. You know what I'm saying? I have incredible dancers, and I feel like dance is one of those things that, for the most part, the benefits don't really measure up to the amount of work that they had to put in.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yet they still come in, day out, and put those 10 hours, 12-hour days, and I would be the same exact way. If nobody knew who I was, if nobody, could spot me in a restaurant, I would still be making music because it's genuinely what I'm passionate about.
It's amazing.
I actually didn't know that about your story.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm from the hood.
Yeah.
It puts a lot
But you will
into
relate
perspective.
because you've been through that same feeling of being hungry.
I mean, look, I had it rough with me and my brother because he was younger than me and I had to take care of him, and it was in the roughest area in Toronto, and I was very young. I was 16.
Yeah.
And I was trying to focus on school, focus on not getting in trouble, and then by the time I got out of school, which was 18, it was university, and I was very studious. I remember telling you, I was the topper in my school, and I graduated the first person in the whole year, and then kind of getting out of it and understanding that I can't focus on school anymore. I got to focus on my brother, focus on taking care of me, and just living, right? Working multiple jobs. I really lost myself in those years, and I was very what do you call it? was very angry and like I blamed a lot of people for the situation I was in. But there was this one sudden epiphany I had when my brother turned like 18. I'm like, I'm out. Like, I have to go see my future. And a lot of people might be like, oh, that was a bit selfish, but I felt like if I didn't make that decision, I would have been in that vicious cycle of 4 jobs, 3 jobs, night shifts, day shifts, you know, making nothing, next to nothing, taking care of somebody else. I mean, he's my brother, but I had to see my future, you know.
But if you wouldn't have left, you wouldn't have been sitting here, Nora.
No, I feel like something was telling me, like, you've done what you had to do. Now it's time to see your future because you're meant for bigger things. And in my family, like, I love my family and we're all very simple. Like, my family is very simple. Either some of them went to school, some of them didn't. Most of them became housewives, which I really respect. But nobody has made a career or done anything big. And I know there must have been a lot of women in my family who would have loved to do something like that, but they didn't have the means. But I got the opportunity to do that, so I really wanted to jump at it.
Yeah. Okay, some quick fun, but the first thing that comes to your mind, the question is going to be same for both of you. So Nora, first you and then Jason. Okay, the first is an Indian actor, artist and one international artist that you would definitely want to collaborate with and why?
Oh, damn. I have too many lists of international artists I want to work with.
You already have ticked off a few.
I ticked off a few. CK, I
Jason.
worked with Jason. Worked with Raymani. He was a really good collab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to work with someone who could really dance. You know, Chris Brown, Tyla, Lisa. These girls have this vibe, this energy, and I know that we can match each other's energies. Yeah.
Love it.
I would have said Rihanna, but Rihanna's not making music. You know.
Yeah, please,
but
someone.
that would have been great. Right, and here, I mean, there's a lot of people I'd love to work with here. I've always said me and Hrithik Roshan pairing would be amazing.
It would be great. The best 2 dancers in the country collaborating. Make it happen. Okay, Jason, what about you?
I would say, Honey Singh and I have been, talking a lot and, talking about collab and maybe talking about him producing some records for me as well. So looking forward to that possibility. I think he's coming over. We'll work together in February. In America, again, it's a lot of really cool people. I don't know. It really depends on the song. From a hip hop perspective, adding a rapper to my songs is always really cool. I feel like the pool has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller of people that can actually really give you like a poppin' verse that you want to say all the things that they're saying.
True.
So maybe it's like somebody like Throwback. I want to maybe call somebody back. I've been thinking about T.I., like bringing T.I.
Yeah, I love
Do
T.I.,
it.
yeah.
The last time you collaborated, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And you have some epic collaborations, like literally the biggest. So, we're looking forward to more.
Thank you.
And this is a big one as well. Okay. You have to tell me the first celebrity that comes to your mind when I say, so hypnotizing. I'm sorry, I
love
sing.
that.
I wish I could sing it, but I'll just say it.
No,
so
get into
hypnotizing, temperature rising. Which celebrity comes to your mind when I say this? Okay, Jason, first go.
I would say Angelina Jolie is very hypnotizing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're right. No, that's my answer too.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Till this
Okay.
day, like I recently saw her roundtable interview with Zendaya and Demi Moore and a couple of the actresses, and I'm just like, how am I still getting hypnotized?
Facts.
All right, the next one then. If there's one person you'd like to dedicate the song Snake to, who would that be?
I'd say Shakira. Yeah.
Good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, really
for
good.
sure.
Okay. Any dish, Nora, I know Nora has a few. Any Indian dish that you've tried that you've loved? Have you tried any yet? Anything?
Yeah, I keep talking about this chicken biryani I had. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I think that was the last meal I had.
Okay.
So.
Nora, what's your
I
cheat
got
meal?
it. I understood. I read between the lines. You want to go eat? I'm gonna take you to a very nice restaurant for a nice Indian cuisine.
That'd be so
Okay.
great.
I saw you enjoying very briefly the time that you got in the 5 minutes the food. But what is one cheat meal that you'll really, really love, Nora? Can be anything.
Well, a cheat meal would be like pasta,
Pizza?
Yeah, if it's not cold. I'm kidding.
Okay. What's the crazy habit that the other person has? You tell her crazy habit. You're like, okay. And his. Is there a crazy habit or something that, that you've noticed in each other?
I did. I don't know if I can say.
I love this.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good one. Okay.
So he has a really crazy habit, and it's a bit scary.
I wouldn't
He
know
just
this.
pulls out his laptop anywhere, anytime, and he starts gambling with this game. And there's this lady. She goes, "Deal, 5, 20,000." She has this really like seductive voice. He's winning a lot of money because I peek over, and it's just like, wow. But he pulls it out anywhere. I'm surprised he didn't do it now.
Yeah, me too.
Jason,
actually.
your money is making money.
Yeah,
Not
it's,
just
it's,
you.
it's called BC Game, and it's amazing. I mean,
Clearly.
in the club last night, I was even.
Yeah, he pulled the laptop
What?
everywhere. I'm telling you, everywhere. They have to be like, oh, like today we did the Insta Meta live.
Yeah.
We were just prepping for it, and he's like, oh, do we need the laptop in the frame? Because he was scared to ask him to remove it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, move the laptop.
I was like, y'all ready? Are you sure you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
He's
a good
giving
one.
me 10% of the earnings.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that's
4.
I use like 5. What about you? Is there something you've noticed?
Habits. She be on her phone a lot. Yeah, I would say she's on her phone every second. It's a pretty bad habit.
But what am I doing?
You're probably working, but you don't take in nothing from the day. You don't take in none of the beauty of the surroundings.
You're right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you gotta stop and smell the roses a little bit.
If you bring me the roses, I'll smell them.
Wow.
Ooh, I love this. I was just going to ask, what does it take to create that chemistry? What do you think it takes? I can see that.
Honestly, I think because we're both bubbly and
Yeah.
like just really cool, and we enjoy it. We enjoy what we do.
Yeah,
we really love it, and we're very appreciative of it. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. What's a cheesy pickup line that someone has used on you? Like a cheesy one. Something funny.
Nobody picks me up with lines because they think I'm intimidating, so they don't even try. They don't even talk to me.
Yeah, I can't think one off.
Some very funny something that someone must have told you, and you're like,
Nobody's ever come and tried to use one of your lyrics as a pickup line.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and you're
that.
like, wow.
I've had people like utilize a bunch of the songs and like make like a haiku of all the songs and like make them all make sense together.
Okay, nobody asked you out using your lyrics?
that must be true.
Like, hey Jason, let me take you dancing. Anyways, here's my number. Like, or hey Jason, swallow. I'm kidding.
I think with all the silence, I know you're a gentleman, but
No, but I can see
it's
that
yes.
happening, and you obviously laughing it off.
Yeah.
And then just slithering away like a snake.
Yeah, it must have.
I mean, I don't take it as pickup lines though, but
Sure.
I mean,
Okay, let's call them flirtatious compliments. Is it
Yeah,
better?
Yeah, they're flirting, but like with your lyrics.
Yeah. for
Happen.
sure. Yeah, once or twice.
This is the ones that I like. This he's really awkward. Okay, we'll move. He's like, both the women are ganging up. on
No,
me.
Jason's not awkward.
We love it.
never.
We are pretty sure they must have.
Yeah. And maybe he loves it. Maybe that's the thing.
You do?
No.
No, okay, never mind. He hates it.
Okay. All right, this is the last thing that we're doing. Nora, you take over. Nora, I have to teach Jason in Hindi how to say this. Okay?
Oh my god.
So hypnotizing.
Okay, बहुत ही नशीली है.
Shit. I mean,
A temperature rising, moving like a snake. That's it.
Okay. So you said nashile?
You can say nashile. It's fine. Hypnotizing. Nashile is basically.
So hypnotizing. बहुत नशीले है.
बहुत नशीली है.
Yeah.
नशीली है.
Yeah.
बहुत
नशीली.
Oh yeah. बहुत
But
नशीली.
nashili aankheं.
आंखें है, हाँ.
बहुत.
बहुत.
Not bad, Jason.
It's good. It's better. Trust me, I was worse.
Say it again.
बहुत
बहुत.
Nashili aankheं.
नशीली आंखें.
बहुत
नशीली आंखें हैं.
आंखें है.
Yeah.
Not bad.
बहुत
But
नशीली
that's
आंखें है.
that's hypnotizing eyes. But it's okay. It's close enough.
बहुत नशीली है.
Yeah.
And temperature rising. तापमान बढ़ रहा है. It will be difficult.
गर्मी है.
गर्मी है. गर्मी है. You know her song Garmi, right?
Garmi hai.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played it in the club yesterday. I'm like, that means it's getting hot in here.
Yes, I remember.
so-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, love it.
So yeah, गर्मी
Garmi.
है.
Garmi hai.
Yeah.
Garmi hai. And the last one is moving like a snake.
सांप की तरह
चलती हो.
चलती हूँ. सांप
Sap
की तरह
kete ha.
तरह.
चलती.
Again from the top.
Okay, सांप
Sab
की तरह
ki tara
चलती हूँ.
chati hu.
Or we could say सांप की
सांप-
तरह नाचती हूँ.
Sab ki tara sab nahi.
Saap is snake.
सांप is snake.
Sab
Yeah, की तरह
ki tara
नाचती.
nachti. Nachti hu.
Yeah, but you'd say नाचता हूँ. Yeah.
Nachta
Not
hu.
bad, not bad.
Not
bad.
Thank you. Now you're 100% Indian.
Yes.
You've just said the lyrics in Hindi for people who want to know.
Yes.
Come on, stay tuned for the Tandori chicken that I'm gonna make.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for having us. And
Thank
guys,
you so
stream
much.
Snake on all platforms. Watch it on YouTube. Keep supporting us. And thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I
pleasure.
absolutely think you're incredible. On that note,
Thank
you so
you.
much. Like I said, I am so excited and pumped that you guys are doing this. You've done it, and so many more collaborations with the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you once again,
Thank you.
Jason. You've just promised you are coming back on 2026.
That's for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you.